beings up and below, to the west, to the east, who came to be with the lovely of the communities that we rock it, we hip it, we hop it, we love that stuff. So we gives a hug, we gives a kiss, straight up in your face. This is true bliss, this is what we do it every day. We says, hey, yay, 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 yay. So that's what I'm talking about, this is straight up.
Is a magical gathering that happens on Mount Elphinstone, on the Sunshine Coast, on the shores of Crystal Creek, in a place where fairies and fools literally inhabit the forest. Just invites the fairy and fools and all of us to come and celebrate with the fairy and fool spirits that are already there, and in that meeting to create magic.
A human wildlife refuge. They have refuges for all other animals, and we forget sometimes that we're also animals, that we're connected with this earth, our animal in spirit form. And the spirit is really accessed through our animal form. And so many times our animal is boxed into 4 walls and cement, and upon the 35th floor has really lost touch with the Earth Mother. Vision has just kept on unfolding, and it shows itself to me as it goes. And since then, just the right people keep coming around, yourself included. Just traditions. Yes, they would have times when they would get together and they would do their dances, and they would all the weddings would take place. They'd have the minister there and the priest, and people would do their trading. And yeah, we've even had a wedding here at a past festival, and people have their booths and their wares to share.
Well, community. Like I was saying earlier, I was really blessed to move to the Sunshine Coast in my mid-20s, and to really feel like I fell into a vibrant community. And when I think about why I was having that experience, it was really because there was people there that were making it happen. You know, a community is made up of the individuals who live within it, right? And so what I discovered in having that experience was that joy, it became a force that wanted to contribute, you know, that it felt sort of like I was being selfish if all I did was come and experience the cool community without giving back. And so that in some ways is really where my interest in creating events came from, you know, out of the joy that I was feeling, out of the gift that I was receiving, I then wanted to give back. And I think that, you know, this is a deep human thing, right? That people want to feel connected in that way.
Yeah, you know, people come to these events really open and ready to give and share and explore and learn. And in the beginning of these festivals, a few people will step forward to kind of help the land catch the event and really put it together. And that's why we did that bridge over there, is because when I got on to do the stilting, I realized that was no longer, it wasn't safe enough to do this parade we were going to do across there with a whole bunch of kids and chaos and fools. And it was the entrance into this whole performance with like collective parade. So it inspired and instigated that bridge just as much as the kitchen. The kitchen is an expression of the need of these festivals that have been coming here. And it kind of came about by a whole bunch of people creating, thinking, dreaming, laughing, and then just grabbing some sticks and chucking them in the air, and they didn't come down.
Comes together around the music. That's our deep animal resonance, vibration into the kind of music that we love, and that's what draws us energetically together to celebrate in a certain way. This particular music is very trancy too. It's very ethereal. The electronica allows that to happen. The visuals allow that to happen so that people can have more of an in-body experience of the great mystery of those higher vibrational fields that we sense within our meditations and in our spiritual practices. Music lets us hear those vibrations, and there is such a wide span of possibility with the electronic music and all of the different effects that can be created in the artwork that goes along with that, whether it be in light shows or stand-up art. All of nature is spiraling out. There's that Fibonacci spiral. Everything is moving out, just like sound waves. When you see sound and it's a perfect wave moves in a spiral, And so I think that the music that is created by very conscious and loving sound engineers like we had this weekend that really perceive the art of it, of how to make sound thick, not abrasive. And I feel that that goes out into the universe in these beautiful spirals.
Understand that we are from that same foundation. That is the awakening. That is the unity. And as we co-create in this incredible event called Inshallah, God willing, Spirit willing to come through who we are, it's like, oh, that which I feel within me, I recognize in you. And I recognize in you. And I recognize in all of you.
As a DJ, I feel called to, help people raise consciousness, create those peak experience containers for people to have, transcendental experiences that have brought me to where I am.
Last night there was just some awesome moments of real collective dance floor unity, and you could just see an intense level of expression and joy going on. So I've seen the personal transformation of so many people in community. It's almost guaranteed. It's a very common experience for one to discover a tribe or a community and feel just a richness that they've never felt before. And it comes out of a sense of belonging, it comes out of relating, it comes out of seeing so many expressed people, so many people who have stepped into their talents and their gifts and have become more and more full inside of the community.
I don't know much about spirituality, man. I'm only here to make lots of money. I come with one purpose in mind, only one purpose. I'm only here to sell love. This is something I've been working on for, a couple of years, and growing. It's taken me, since I was maybe 13 to produce love. I'm here to sell it. I sell strands of it. It actually comes in this form. It's just black, and it's very strand-like. This is just pure love right here. This right here, pure love. If you want, I can sell you a piece of it. Only $20. For you, good friend. Okay, for you, I'll give you a good deal. Good deal. For you, $18.50. Okay, come on. Take two.
I was definitely wide-eyed for most of it. Like I say, my first time at something like this, so certainly just kind of walking around, taking it all in, and really noting the freedom of expression and so on, and just the randomness of a lot of folks and their actions. But I guess one thing that really stands out are the smiles on people's faces and so on. There's a lot of good vibes, good feeling, and good times.
So, an intentional dance community is a community of people that may have started coming together in order to host and throw dance gatherings where music, electronic music and live music are used, and safe environments are created for dance and expression. And sometimes those communities transition out of dancing together and out of producing those dance gatherings into greater life, into actually living more interdependently or fanning out in terms of relationships and doing more together than just gathering and dancing and partying. So an intentional community intends to gather. First they intend to be together. They intend to dance. That's intentional. And then they may intend to live together. They may intend to increase their quality of life together through relationships.
Do you know how you hide money from a hippie?
No.
You put it under the soap. Do you know what you call a hippie in a bathtub? An imposter. Do you know why all the hippies moved to Nelson?
Why?
They heard there was no work there. Do you know what kind of cigarettes hippies smoke? Yours. Do you know how you know if a hippie came to visit you?
Oh.
They're still there.